Hey guys, and welcome back to Castle Crush, and today we are going to be getting into our first run here at the Ape Pirate Championship, the new championship tournament that has started recently here. So we're going to be jumping in with a rushing deck, and this rushing deck a little bit different than the ones we've been using. The main difference is that it now has a Skull Queen in it. I'm not sure if I like that or not. I think her mana cost is too high. I mean, you know, it's just kind of a decent card in terms of health for 6 mana. So I guess that's why I was sort of thinking she might be interesting to use. Because you look at the other cards in here. I mean, the Ape Pirate has about half the health of the Skull Queen. And you look in here, let's compare. So look at the Demon. His health 686 versus 1500 on the Skull Queen. The Spectre could get pretty large, but that's not really for this deck. You look at the Shaman, 515 health. Yeah, higher than anything else for 6 mana, that's for sure. And you look at the Vampire's health compared to the Vampire. Vampire still only has about 2/3 of the health that she has. So the Mud Elemental has more. The Executioner, it's about the same amount as the Executioner, really, that the Skull Queen has. So that seemed like it could be a good thing in terms of just having something to tank in front of the other cards, but it kind of remains to be seen whether or not it's going to be effective in an actual game situation. So I'm up to round 5 here, making my first attempt at the Silver Ribbon. We already have the Bronze Ribbon. So let's just jump in and see how it's going to go with this. If it doesn't go well, I'll just start it over and we'll keep going with some different variations until I'm sick of trying this deck. And then we'll make some videos with other decks too, is my plan. So, should be lots of good videos coming out soon. So if you haven't already, if you're not getting the notifications on YouTube, I've heard a lot of people aren't. The best way to make sure you're finding out about all of my content may be to follow me on Twitter. That's because I have Twitter hooked up such that it posts every single video I make. So as long as you're following me on Twitter and you're checking Twitter, you should find out about what's going on and never be too far behind on the videos. So there we pick up this win here. So my Twitter, I'll probably just pin it in the comments, is at OrbitGuy. It's pretty simple. Pretty intuitive, just at OrbitGuy, one word, and I'm glad I got that Twitter handle, but I reserved it quite a long time ago, so I think back in 2009 I registered that. So we're up to round 6 here with the Great Chest on the line. Okay, so here's what we get as the final result from this attempt. Not too much. Okay, so here's the kind of cool thing I hadn't really realized before with tournaments, and that is that you're actually getting chests from investing 10 gems, basically. You get a chest every time you invest 10 gems, and depending on how far you go, I guess the chest could be better and better. So in theory, it's kind of worthwhile if you need cards and you have gems. It could be an interesting trade-off to sort of pay some gems to get cards, especially if the cards you're looking for, and you don't need very many, aren't in the shop, but you still want to get them kind of quickly, right now. Then you can, play the championship and try to get chests from that and hope that the card you need drops. Because I was needing a few more fan dancers to upgrade her, and I managed to get them through the championship chests. So here is our deck this time, and this is one that I took off of the leaderboard for the championship from the Christmas tournament. I just went in there and looked at the decks that people were using, and I took this one out of there. So I've been using this here. It's an interesting deck. I think it's pretty good. Maybe not quite as good as some of the rushing decks or a potential rushing deck that I could put together, but I find that this deck, if I play the cards right, tends to work out very, very well. And we're back up to round 7 here, so I think I can get to round 10. I think I can win it with this deck. It's just, I need to learn how to play it right because it's taken me a number of tries here. This is maybe I've tried it like 15, 20 times now, and we've gotten to round 7 a couple of times. This is the first one I'm recording, and I'd like to get the gold medal here. See, again, here's kind of a tricky one. That wasn't really what I meant to do. Come on, boom, 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 boom. Yes, that was super, super key, guys. I had to get that clear. I had to get that clear so badly. It's interesting, though, it doesn't, when it happened like that, it doesn't give you the Hollow Knight. Like, it doesn't turn the Hollow Knight around in that particular situation, so that's kind of interesting to see. We'll see if this person has a comeback here. It looks like they have a rushing deck. I'm just trying to see what they've got up their sleeve, and hopefully if they'd standard bear to the other lane, that would have been really, really bad. So I'm just hoping I can get my setup out here. I've got an Inferno going. I need to get this guy in there because once I can get my whole system running here, then I think I have them outmatched just because they appear to have a rushing setup. And it looks like we're going to get to round 8. So for the first time with this deck, we've gotten, actually for the first time maybe in this tournament? No, I think I got to this point once with the rushing deck, I believe. And so now we have the gold ribbon on the line here, round 8. We're going to get some tough decks in round 8, so it's probably going to be more Hollow Knight rushing decks, since I'm sure the game has determined, or, well, it would be correct in determining that's a weakness for this deck. I mean, I have to be able to clear rushing decks very, very quickly. I do have some good cards in here. I have Arrows and Inferno and Black Witch, and Executioner, obviously, so I have options, but it's not always the easiest thing to do. Come on. Come on, come on. We're going to go ahead and take this guy out. Going to go ahead and take him out. That's okay. We'll let that fly right there. We will go ahead and let that fly, and then we'll go ahead and play the Shaman here to finish. Oh my gosh. You just kind of know, like, oh no. I just made it worse on myself. We're just going to wait here and try to, okay, never mind. We'll play Black Witch. So we got the Black Witch out there, in fact. We're going to go ahead and play this. And, trying to get the dragon out here now, because I really need the dragon. Come on, dragon. Oh, okay. Alright, we'll see what I get out of this one. See what I get out of this one. So 3 Executioners and 33 Fan Dancers. That's a good start, I guess. 450 gold. Not super great. Well, I got kind of close that time, guys. We'll try it again. I'm pretty sure I'll get back here fairly soon. So we're back here again in round 7, and I should have said before, again, I took this deck from someone who was on the championship leaderboard from the last championship. But again, I think it was maybe the deck that they're just using, so it's not necessarily the deck they used in that tournament, so I don't know. I just decided to try it out anyway, since I was sure it was going to be better than what I was using, or at least it was going to be different. So we'll try out some other decks too. It is tricky trying to figure out which deck someone used in a championship versus which one they're just using as their normal deck. But you can also look back through your match history and see who you lost to if you did lose to someone in the tournament, and you can look and see, you know, exactly which deck they used right here, and then you can go in here and, of course, see how far they've gotten. The person I just beat has beaten this championship already with that deck right there, so I'm just going to do that in case I need a deck to try after this, because I'm really determined to beat this particular championship. So we're just going to try every deck I can find until I find one that I feel like works, and then maybe I'll try and take it to the Master Tournament. So here's our starting hand here with the Dragon. The way this deck works is it does take a while to get going. Once you get going, the Skull King is one of the main cards that really kind of propels things. I'm going to hold on to this for just a second to see what they're going to do. Yeah, okay, I was like, because I can be really efficient here with mana if I just wait. So, again, I kind of need to do that because there were a lot of them. It might be a rushing deck, and they might try to put something else down, but, you know, I kind of didn't have a huge amount of choice, I felt like. So, that was really good. I had all those clears right there, because otherwise I was in big trouble. Like, I was in pretty big trouble. We're going to do this, because I can see where this is going, like, right now here. And, yeah, just going to put those guys out there. Try to get this guy going here. It's putting a fair bit of pressure on them, even though they have the angel there. Yeah, it's good. I was able to take that guy out here. I can just get the demon going. Take that off. Opponent left match. Well, that's good. That means we're in good shape here to get this thing done and get to round 8. Once again, back to round 8. And this is the key round here. Gold ribbon on the line. I normally seem to get a very tough opponent, or I just don't play well in this round. There was one time where I got to round 9, and it was in the Christmas Championship with a rushing deck. So we're going to see right here if I can do this. The key thing is that I have to play my cards exactly the right way. I can't really have any mistakes. I can't really miss anything. I'm sorry about the lag, but I can't really redo this, so I just have to roll with it. So yeah, we're going to play this extra crystal. And the vampire isn't really very useful until I can get a push going, is what I've found about her. So, although with a golem out there, she might be more useful. So we're going to go ahead here and do this. And as soon as that golem gets up here, I'm going to try and use the vampire on it. So like right here. And nice, nice, nice. All right, we're going to try and get positioning, so I'll put down that guy. And then I will counter back with a demon. Alright, so now we're going to go, just take it up all the way here. Take it up all the way. At least we took out that Phoenix. So we've got our good push going, a real good looking push going here. And the goal is going to try and be to, let's do that because, why not? Alright, so Inferno down. We got this going here. We pull the dragon back here. They play arrows. It's okay. My dragon will take out the skeletons there. I don't think the bomb will take out the... It doesn't take out the Black Witch. Well, it wasn't too big of a waste of mana. Oh my gosh, my connection is so bad. Get the vampire down in good positioning here. I'm going to go and do that. I don't know if that was the best move or not. But we'll just play this guy here. Play that guy there. Actually, that should have saved the Inferno for the Archer Queen. That was kind of a poor decision on my part. This might be it, guys. We're back to round 8 here. Same deck as before. I've just been pushing through with it. This one's made it to round 8 like 3 times, I think. So it's not too bad. I did have one bad sort of stretch where I didn't make it too far too many times, but I think that was more just like a concentration issue. Doesn't seem to be lagging right now either. So we got a good starting hand at least. It's good to see, but they may be using the same type of deck. I'm just wondering that. Alright, so we're going... Well, now there's lag. Always seems to happen when I start recording. We're just going to go ahead and put that shaman down. Alright, since they just used that, we'll get the fan dancer out there. Try to see what they're going to put out there. Ooh, that's a kind of smart move by them. I'm going to go ahead and take that thing out before they get any other troops down. Man, it's just... Something about this wasn't lagging at all until I literally started recording. And now it's lagging. So I don't know what is causing this, but apparently maybe just can't handle recording. I don't know. I'm going to get rid of those before they, like, bring out a Spectre. Basically, Alright, so we'll get that Phoenix guy in there. I'm going to go ahead and take those out because I don't want them to spawn a Spectre once again, so... Alright. Yeah, put that Fan Dancer back there. We'll get this Archer Queen out there. Just try and take over at least one lane where we can do some stuff here. Alright, so we're doing some work. We're doing some work. I like it. I like it. Alright, so we'll get the Shaman right here. Oh, right. Okay. So I need the Inferno middle lane. I should have done that first because now I'm going to pay for it a little bit. We're going to get this all set up again here. I'm still trying to wait for another Archer Queen. I'm okay with the top lane because what we're going to do is just throw it back right here. Like so. I was trying to throw my stuff back, which is fine. I mean, you know, it's whatever. But, we can heal back up a bit there. They're saying well played. We're going to say well played too. Yes! Yes, we're on to round 9, guys. We're on to round 9 right here. This could be it. I'm sorry for the lag, but I don't, you know, I only get one shot at these, so I can't really, like, redo any of them. The other videos, I normally try to pick clips that didn't have lag, so that's what I'll try and do in the future. But for the tournaments, I can't really pick and choose. It is what it is. So we're going to start off round number 9, and hopefully we don't get an absolutely terrible... Alright, so here it is. Here it is. Alright, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that setup. Alright, they're getting things deployed pretty quick. I'm just going to watch that lane there because it's not super important, but I do need to get my Shaman out behind that guy. And just again, try to focus on one single lane has been my sort of game plan here. Right, so we can do that. They played their cards well. That's for sure. So I'm continuing to work this whole thing here. And we're just going to throw him back. And we'll play this like so. Play this like so. Hopefully take... Yeah, we took that guy out. And now what we're going to do here... So that's again as far as I've gotten there, sadly. So we got to round 9. We got to round 9. Defeated in round 9. Alright, so here's the chest I got from my Master Tournament attempt. So I'll probably throw this in the video there as well so you guys can see. It's a different type of chest. You get, well, in this one I got 2 commons and 2 rares. So that is what is here, plus 2,700 gold. So we have Giant Growth 113, Fan Dancer 112, Meteor 12, and Executioner 13. So this was, of course, from getting to round 6 in the tournament. And not too bad, not too bad. Oh, okay, and then, so there's a 5th card in here as well that I'm going to get. And this one's an epic, probably 1 epic. So it's 1 Jester. That's pretty cool. I've never seen it like go twice like that before. Would have been really cool actually to get the magical chest and see how that was going to go down. So here it is. I did get the silver ribbon for the Master Tournament, but I don't think I'm going to push farther than that just because 100 gems per try is kind of it's a little bit expensive. I just was pretty confident I could at least get the first ribbon, so I was like, why not? Anyways, that is going to do it for this video. Unfortunately, I couldn't quite win this championship. It's really just, it was taking too long here, and, you know, I didn't really have all weekend to just try and make, you know, one video. Unfortunately, I would have liked to have gotten more content out there, but this video took so long to make that, you know, I just had to put in what was there in the end, and sort of just work with what we had. So I did try the Master Tournament as well, as you could see, and so I got the silver ribbon in that, and I got through the gold one in the regular one, and I got very close to finishing it, but not quite there. Maybe next time. So leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what you thought in the comments about this video and what other types of content I should create. Maybe subscribe if you're new to my channel. And thanks for watching, guys, and stay tuned for more videos.